In a bustling city park, bathed in the soft glow of morning sunlight, a man sat alone on a bench. His coat was thin against the cool breeze, his eyes following the stream of people who hurried past: joggers, commuters, families. They all moved with a purpose that seemed to leave him invisible. Beside him, a small cardboard sign read, "Just need help to eat today," but no one stopped. People averted their gaze, quickened their pace, or whispered to each other as they passed. He was just another part of the background, a silent figure in a world that wouldn't slow down. He remembered a different life. The hum of factory machines, the pride of a steady job, the simple comfort of a home. But a job loss, followed by health problems, had sent his world spiraling. The rent became impossible. The nights grew cold on the streets, and the shelters were often full. Hope, once a steady flame, had dwindled to a faint ember. The park, which once felt like a peaceful escape, now felt like an island of isolation. He lowered his head, the weight of invisibility pressing down on him. Just then, a man entered the park, holding his young daughter's hand. He was a veteran, and his posture still held the quiet strength of his service. His eyes, trained to see details others missed, scanned the scene. They didn't just see the trees or the birds. They saw the lonely man on the bench. They saw the sign. The father, a single dad with his own struggles, paused. He sat with his daughter Emily on a nearby bench. "Why is he alone?" she asked, her innocent question echoing in the father's heart. He looked at the man, then at his own wallet. There wasn't much, but he remembered the kindness he'd seen in the most unlikely of places during his service. He knew what he had to do. He stood up and walked over. "May I sit?" he asked. The lonely man looked up, surprised. That simple question was the start. They shared names, and for the first time in a long time, the silence felt safe, not empty. When hunger was admitted, the veteran didn't hesitate. He pointed to a small diner across the street. Together, the three of them walked, Emily smiling kindly at their new companion. Inside, the warm smell of coffee and food filled the air. As a hot meal was placed in front of him, tears streamed down the man's face. He ate slowly, savoring every bite. He shared his story, the pain of his past spilling out not to a judge, but to a listener. The veteran didn't offer advice or pity. He offered something far more powerful: his attention, his respect. He paid the bill without a second thought, feeling lighter, not poorer. Back in the park, as the sun began to set, the veteran asked, "Where will you sleep tonight?" The man had no answer. But the veteran did. He remembered a help center, a place that offered more than just a meal. They walked together through the quiet evening streets, and soon they arrived at a place with a warm light in the window. Inside, there was a welcome, a clean bed, and a fresh blanket. With a deep breath of relief, the man whispered, "Thank you." It was more than just a phrase. It was a lifetime of gratitude packed into 2 words. Weeks turned into months. The simple act of kindness had been a seed of hope. At the center, the man received medical help and job training. He started volunteering, serving others, and rebuilding his own confidence one day at a time. Then came the phone call he'd been waiting for. He had a job. The pride in his voice was unmistakable when he called the veteran to share the news. The father smiled, a deep, genuine smile. Sometime later, the father and Emily revisited the park. The bench was there, the trees were the same, but the feeling was different. "Will people remember what you did?" Emily asked. Her father looked out at the peaceful scene. "He will remember," he said. "And that's all that matters. Kindness doesn't need an audience to be powerful. One person, one choice, one conversation, it can change everything." A father taught his daughter about humanity. A man was given back his dignity. A life was saved. Not with grand gestures, but with a simple, quiet act of compassion. This is the kindness that lives in our world, in our cities, and in our hearts. It's a reminder that we all have the power to stop, to see, and to make a difference. Thank you for watching. If this story touched your heart, please like this video to support kindness and share it with others. Subscribe to Kindness Quest to help us continue spreading hope, one story at a time.